And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Denver Nuggets going up against the Dallas Mavericks. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, DA. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. At forward, they've got Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith. And it's Powell in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Denver, out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Murray in at the 1. Now, here's Jokic. Outside Gordon. Murray finds Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. Over Doncic. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Doncic against Caldwell Pope. Doncic dishes to Dinwiddie. Finney-Smith passes to Powell. Dallas moving it around. Here's Hardaway. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming year. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points of the ballgame. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
Now here's Murray. His last outing, he had 18 points. Back to Jokic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Dallas. It's a three-point game. Outside Hardaway. There's the pick. Dallas again missing. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Jokic. It's Porter outside. Offensive rebound. Porter double team. And Jokic wide open. He shoots off target from outside.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Here's Dinwiddie. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
The pass to Gordon. Now, here's Jokic. For 3, Caldwell Pope cranes the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Tim Hardaway. Mavericks trail by 6. Doncic outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down. You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
He's off on the second.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Porter finds Gordon, and here's Jokic. Jokic draws the double. For 3, Caldwell Pope. A three-pointer is right on target. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Gordon with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Powell. And it's Jokic missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
2 minutes remaining.
Dinwiddie kicks to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hardaway from outside. It's hauled in by Jokic. The Nuggets leading by 6. Caldwell Pope with it. He's got 9. Here's Porter. Outside for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game.
This is Murray's game. A shoot-first combo guard who's ready to fire as soon as he has it.
Doncic. High quality look, and he sinks it.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Caldwell Pope outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, you got to be careful how you defend Caldwell Pope because he's got great speed and he knows how to use it to draw contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Powell. Christian Wood comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Green is checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Dinwiddie. Now, here's Doncic. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. And the basket is good. Doncic has got 5 now.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
Smith against Doncic. Pass to Najee. Lets it go from deep. And another miss by Denver.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now, here's Bullock. Pass to Doncic. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. 8 points for him.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
Here's Highland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The Nuggets with another miss. And that does it for the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Mavericks trail by 4.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Aaron Gordon out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Ish Smith. It's Najee in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Well, I like the determination and the hustle. This guy leaves it all out there every time he's between the lines.
Here's Brown. The Mavericks pull it in. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Stolen by McGee. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Doncic outside. The second chance effort. The shot's good from McGee.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Here's Brown after Luka Doncic's bucket. And there's the pass to Gordon. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Only given up 2 points this quarter. He dishes it to Bullock. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now a 4-point Maverick lead.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Passes to Gordon. 11 feet away. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. And the Mavericks with possession. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Pass to Wood. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Gordon with the screen for Smith. And then Gordon with the dunk.
I think it's really wise to get Smith involved in pick and roll action because he's got tremendous vision and he's a willing passer.
And the Mavericks call time here. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Hardaway against Caldwell Pope. Hardaway kicks to Powell. Dinwiddie right side. Well, a shot missing.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
After being moved at the 2022 trade deadline, Spencer Dinwiddie went on a tear with Dallas.
Yeah, I think he elevated the Mavs immediately with his scoring punch. He's a guy who can give you buckets in bunches and make plays for others. And not to mention knocking down back-to-back game winners, one coming against his former team. Yeah, I would say he was an injection of uplift for the Mavs.
Now, Dinwiddie following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. To the middle. Here's Finney Smith, and no good. Nice D from Porter. The Nuggets trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. A shake. And the layup is up and in. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 6 now for Dallas.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Now here's Caldwell Pope, 11 points in the game. Back to Jokic from the arc. Tries again. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 13.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Denver's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Yeah, and once he gets the switch turned on, Caldwell Pope is not going to be slowed down. He can heat up quickly.
Outside Hardaway. Powell with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Hardaway from outside. That one misses. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Mavericks on top, up 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Well, look here now at the Mavericks. Guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get to the next level, searching for the answers.
And as we turn back to analyze that first half of action, safe to say it was full of Luka magic.
Even if the defense doubles him, I don't think it's slowing him down, Ernie. This guy's locked in. This is the most locked in I've ever seen him.
No, I agree. Explosive performance. This is what fans pay to see. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. At forward, they've got Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. And it's Powell in at the 5. Now here's Murray. After Luka Doncic's miss for the tie, the game now all-time. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Now here's Gordon. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
And they double up Doncic. Powell, that's good. Now it's a 4-point Dallas lead.
Boy, very easy that time for Powell. Not going to miss that one.
Dinwiddie against Caldwell Pope. Murray outside. Doncic with the block. Outside Hardaway. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. The Nuggets making a switch here. Island's checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Christian Wood comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Tim Hardaway Jr. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Highland misses.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here now is Dinwiddie. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Doncic, no good. The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Highland. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here's Caldwell Pope, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, that's just outstanding focus on these hard finishes. I mean, Caldwell Pope fighting to score through contact and making it happen.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Denver. Ish Smith comes in for Porter. And Dallas with a change here, too. McGee's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now, here's Bullock. Averages about 5 points a game. And Doncic gets it to go.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 18. The Nuggets with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Doncic passes to Bullock. And the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
And looking at Reggie Bullock, boy, he's had quite the ride as a pro.
Yeah, he certainly has, Greg. I mean, he's been a lot of places during his 8-year career, but the thing I like, no matter where he's been and what uniform he's worn, he knocks down shots and does exactly what's asked of him.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 19. No good from Finney Smith. Here's Highland. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on JaVale McGee. Clark, how about the Nuggets? This core has really delivered.
Yeah, I like the young nucleus there, Kevin, led by the Joker, Nikola Jokic. I mean, one of the best in the West. I think they've built a perennial contender. Definitely back on the map and in the thick of things. Got to get Porter Jr. and Murray healthy.
And he knocks down the first one. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. Josh Green's checked in for Dallas.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
No good on the triple. The Nuggets trail by 3. Highland passes to Smith. Pass to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Wood's got his 4th rebound in this one. Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. The front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting to.
And it's Gordon missing.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Highland passes to Gordon, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Hardaway is subbed in for Green. Doncic against Smith. The pass to Jokic. Round kicks to Smith. Shot clock at 5. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Jokic. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Jokic just got his first basket of the night. Passes it to Kleber. Back to Doncic. From downtown. Here's Wood, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Well, I love to see Wood use his great length to get to that offensive rebound.
Here's Jokic. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Mavericks lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. The post pair is Porter Jr. and Jokic in the middle. Murray and Caldwell-Pope, the guards. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Murray. And right on target with the swish.
And that's just playing smart basketball that time. Murray doing a really good job to set himself up to get free for a shot.
Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. Fires from 18. And the jumper is on the mark.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Pass to Jokic. Now Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Denver. The Mavericks also with a sub. Powell, he's checked in for Christian Wood. .60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Hardaway passes to Dinwiddie. Kleber with a screen on Murray. To the inside. Kleber with the bucket. Kleber's got the lead up to 7 now for Dallas.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
Now here is Hardaway. Following the miss by Jamal Murray. Hardaway finds Kleber. Hardaway sets a screen for Kleber. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
3 points.
Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss. Dallas leading by 10. Finney Smith kicks to Kleber. Dinwiddie, left side. On the left block, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Porter outside, offensive rebound, Jokic, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Jokic using that big body to his advantage. He's so skilled and crafty at getting the position he needs to corral those rebounds.
Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic is checked in.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And from second rounder to MVP grade, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
All free throws good from Doncic. And here are the Nuggets now. Caldwell Pope passes to Jokic. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Murray. That one doesn't drop. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. It's tipped. Doncic kicks to Dinwiddie. There's the three. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. And there's the feed to Powell. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Highland's checked in. There's the pass to Jokic. The shot from the low post is good. And it's 7 points for Jokic.
That's exactly what you want the offense to produce, a high percentage look for Jokic.
And Doncic gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Cans it from downtown. Caldwell Pope's got 21.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Nuggets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth of 9. And the basket by Gordon.
Fantastic execution in a tight spot. Gordon capitalizing in the big moment for his team.
Doncic outside. Floats one. He gets that one. He's got 25.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Passes it to Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's 9 points for Jokic.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Doncic left side. And no good that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Jokic passes to Porter. Jokic against Powell. Now, here's Jokic. He's tightly guarded. Highland misses, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
13 foul. The line for the Mavericks.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
The line for 2.
so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Denver passing it around. Kept alive. Pass to Highland. Shoots over Powell. Highland misses.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
His first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic, taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Here's Highland. The Nuggets with another miss. Green with the ball. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Luka. You got the W, so what did you think about your performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. And we got to keep going like that.
Hey, man, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.